Hello, my people. Welcome to the Minecraft Talk Show, where we will talk about random things in Minecraft as a whole, or nothing with Minecraft. Now, we thought of it because we want to do a podcast, but we can't do a podcast, so it's the closest thing we get to do. Talking about random, absolutely random stuff. So, where were we last? So, we had... Yeah, we're talking about this, so... Why about we take a look at quantum physics, Billy? Oh, okay, I'm joking, man. Wait, why about we talk? Yeah, quantum physics. Okay, so you know time travel, right? Let's go to bed. So you know time travel. So there's two paradoxes that I know of that would happen if you theoretically went back in time. So here's one. It's called the Hitler paradox, right? Where basically you go back in time to when Hitler is born and you kill him as baby, right? Well, now that you've done that, in your timeline, since Hitler was dead the entire time, you never needed to kill him because he was already dead. You didn't need to kill him. So that would completely defeat the purpose of going back in time and killing him. But you, still thinking about it, would still want and physically, it's not do it. And then eventually it went from being a want to your body would physically have to do it because in order to obey quantum physics, the way that it works, to obey the timeline. So you'd be stuck in this endless loop of constantly going back in time and killing baby Hitler. Another one is called the grandfather paradox, where if you go back in time to go ahead, you go back in time, right? So you think, I'm gonna go kill my grandpa before he has a chance to meet my grandmother. I'm gonna go kill my grandfather before he has a chance to meet my grandmother. So therefore your dad or mom never existed, therefore you never existed. But the thing is that if they never existed, you would never have to be there in order to do the task. But you were there to do the task, but you shouldn't have existed. This would literally freaking break the fabric of space and time. Because you were there, but you can't be there, but you obviously were. So you literally just... 3 was a terrible movie. Wasn't that when they went over to the Wild West or something? I don't know. I never watched it. Yeah, but it's stuff like that where the universe physically cannot allow you to do something. So instead of just straight up just not doing it, this universe makes you do it in a loop because you did it, but you can't do it because you didn't exist, but you obviously did exist. Okay, yeah. They'd probably just find another one. It's not like it was an uncommon thing. Crucifying people back then was a very common thing, and that's what they would do to prisoners. Basically, it wasn't just Jesus, but they did it to mock him. And that's actually the history of crucifix. That they actually did that. Quantum physics and religion. Quantum physics, religion, and politics. Pod Dods. It's a Pod Dods, which is what I'm gonna call it from now. The Minecraft talk. Jesus, that's an echo. I'm muting this guy. Okay, now that this guy's been gone, now that I've muted him, and who the heck plays Fortnite? Okay, top 10 reasons why why Fortnite is trash. Go. Yeah, but why? Yeah, but why? Yeah. Well, it's the fan base, really, when you think about it. The fan base is terrible, but also the game, the idea of building a battle royale. Okay, so PUBG, okay, battle royale. You know, it's very realistic. You know, it's cool. It's tasty, fresh, right? Okay, then Fortnite comes out afterwards. I don't know if you knew this, but freaking PUBG tried to sue them because they tried to claim the Battle Royale as their own thing. But here's where you get the kicker out of it. PUBG previously had said that same year that we want other games to try to expand upon the idea of Battle Royale. But like the second a game comes out that's starting to become more popular than them, and they want Battle Royale, they go back on their word, yeah? Oh, sorry. No. Well, this is what this is about. It's me ranting on things. Anyway. So they're doing that, right? And they lose the lawsuit, right? And, well, nobody wins because Fortnite didn't even show up. The representative of Fortnite didn't even show up. So that was like an automatic kind of just like veto loss for both of them. So, you know, nothing happened. Nothing happened of it. And Fortnite now, it's an okay game. They put in building in it, which is a neat aspect. But what they really needed to do was, I don't know, not make it look like a 9th grader just decided to start doodling 3D people. Okay, I'm sorry, but the freaking characters are ridiculous with their proportions and stuff. The way that it is. It's mostly the fan base, okay? The game, there's nothing bad about the game, okay? I'll admit. You're basically just telling me to shut the fuck up. Okay. How Germany is the greatest. Yeah. Oh, dude, that was a great speech. The water's turned the frogs gay. Freaking great. Yeah, so anyway. Yeah, it's a fan base. Guns. Yeah, which is fine. And frickin' ruin it. By being the cringiest people in the world. And then you got like the YouTubers like Sunday and stuff. They're coming in, or Craner, and then you got Ninja, and like these people, they're coming in and they're like, we can see how this could be cool. So they start playing Fortnite. They abandon whatever the heck they were doing before for Fortnite since it's the new fad. And now that they've done this, they've lost a whole other fan base, but they just gained a new fan base of little freaking hyper-ass 9-year-olds that want to do freaking Fortnite dances all day. So basically the channels had lost their charm. They were all the same after a while. None of them were unique. They were all the same. And then it just got boring. Freaking boring. Add dances, add freaking emotes and stuff. Well, so, you know, after Fortnite and all that, you know, guess who else added emotes? You know what's the worst game to add emotes to? You know what's the worst thing you can possibly add emotes to? A Call of Duty game. What did World War II now do again? I think they added emotes to the game. That's not really cash money of them. Are they? Oh my freaking god! They better not. That's absolute. Oh yeah. How are you, sir? You're not on my stream, but you're still on the stream. So how are you? Yeah, we went from quantum physics to Fortnite. And now we're going on to how emotes ruin every single game they touch. Which is true. Battle me at the logic of it, because you'll lose. Yeah, no, we're just gonna keep... The water turns all the frogs gay. The freaking... Okay, actually, the fluoride in the water turns the frogs gay. Now, this sounds insane. That's because it is, but... Why it turns the frogs gay is interesting, because fluoride... If you ingest enough of it, it can become poison and mess with you mentally. So technically, if you ingest enough fluoride in the water supply, you can do a thing called be more likely to be susceptible. Basically makes you kind of more naive. And there's been some conspiracy theorists around there that are like, the government is trying to control us with the fluoride, making us more submissive to do tasks for them. Or something like that. Now, I'm not part of... I don't support this nor deny this. I don't want to go on either side of the argument. I'm just saying, like, this is an actual thing that happens. Okay, let's go sleep. But Alex Jones, who's that? Oh yeah. 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 Oh yeah, didn't that happen in Connecticut? Or where was that? I don't remember. I heard somewhere that it happens in California or Connecticut. I don't know. I heard somewhere that was in Connecticut. Anyway, proceed. Yeah. Oh, wait. Before you carry on, what is a group of people that pisses you off the most? Mine is feminists and anti-vaxxers. Feminists. Well, yeah, no. What do you define as feminists? Feminists don't fight for equality. They don't. Okay? Now, call me sexist for saying that, but they don't. Okay? That's just how it is. You know, it's to the point where they're like, dude, why? Like, they get mad at us, like men or boys, for like not showing feelings. But the second we do, they'll pull out their man tier mugs and start sipping it, like as if like we're mansplaining or something. The second we want to talk about our emotions, we're called mansplainers. But when they do it, it's fine. The cause that they're trying to push for is a cause that needs to be pushed for, but it's the fact that they're pushing for the wrong thing at the same time. See, their agenda is incorrect. Like they're going for women's equality, which is fantastic. Everybody, you need that. Everybody deserves equality, right? But it's the way that they're going at it is not the smartest way. Now, I'm not saying that, like, you know, that it's... Well, no, I am saying that's bad. Please, don't push it like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, like men are like scum or something like that. Or men are bad or something like that. It wasn't supposed to go like that. It was supposed to be like, hey, we're equally as bad and we're equally as good. It's something like that. Yeah, exactly. Equal. But it's gone to the point where it's literally just man versus female, which isn't right. Yeah, but that's actually a statistic, is that on average, not saying every woman does this, but on average, women work less time than men. And along with that, men do more of the dangerous jobs, like construction and like oil rig workers, life-threatening jobs. Who goes out there and fights for the country? Typically, it's men. I'm not saying it's all men, but the majority of them are men. Now, I'm not saying that only men should do these jobs. What I'm saying is that if you want to push for equality, maybe do some of the freaking jobs as well. Instead of just sitting here saying we deserve equal pay, and then like I'm in carpentry right now, so I'm gonna be a carpenter when I grow up, right? Which means that when I graduate high school, I can become a licensed carpenter, which I should be able to get paid like $80,000, $60,000 a year, depending on how good I am. Now that's a pretty good amount of money, right? But now you got a feminist yelling at me that that they don't have equal pay and they're like working at a secretary job or like a desk job. I'm sorry, I'm over here on a roof building a freaking house. Now I'm trying to say this in the least offensive way possible, but basically, if you're gonna go ahead and say that you're not getting equal pay, fair enough, okay, but you're comparing it to all jobs. All jobs are different. People get paid money, and that's the thing. Everybody gets paid different depending on how good they're skilled at a job. If you want to get paid more, learn something. Like, learn a better skill. Don't just sit here and complain about how you don't get paid more, and then eventually, well, out of, like, guilt or something, people will up your pay raise, and eventually a freaking secretary job will be more, that will pay the exact same as going up, like, going into the military and risking your freaking life for the freaking country. Like, what? Excuse me? That's not right. Yeah. Of course. Oh, well, no, because do you think everybody should have the same paycheck? It's pretty fucking Marxist of you. I need dirt. Oh yeah, but like sharing materials and stuff, I guess it could make sense. But like, okay, communism. Okay, so everybody gets the same paycheck. Everybody, there's no private property. Everybody works for the government and also does it at the same time. Basically, you are kind of like a pawn. Well, everyone else is your pawn. Well, you're everyone else's pawn. Same. Everybody is totally equal with the amount. So, but here's how it fails. Okay, Billy over here. Hard working, you know, he's over there in the sugarcane fields. He's cutting down the sugarcane. He's replanting it, you know, he's doing a fine job at it. And then I'm over here, instead of cutting down the sugarcane, I'm sleeping in the sugarcane. I'm still getting paid the same amount as Billy, because that's how communism works. Or, it goes like this. You have someone over there building a skyscraper, right? And then you have someone over here peeling potatoes for a rich family. Well, maybe not a rich family, but like literally just sitting there looking through potatoes, figuring out which ones are good and which ones are bad. Yeah, rich family. Oh wow. Oh yeah, the purge. Okay. Personally, I don't know if I don't know if this sounds bad or anything, but I think that we should implement the purge into actual life. Now that sounds wrong, but let me tell you something. It will, in fact, statistically, it's been tested that it actually would decrease crime rates if everyone could just commit a crime on one day of the year. The purge. Yeah. Personally, I'd say it's fair game. If you have a gun, if you're in the purge, right, and you have a gun, fucking kill whoever the hell you want. Wait, how many people in the U.S. You? Oh, 80%, 80%, 80%, and this is why we need to increase the number. And this is why the freaking Democrats want to take away all the guns. Okay, I'm joking. I'm not gonna go into that. What do you mean? Billy, what do you mean? No, it's not weird. Tell me, what do you mean by adding more laws to guns? You mean that we should ban guns, or do you think that we need stricter background checks? Because I can get behind the background checks. I can definitely get behind that. But what I can't get behind is something as freaking sinister as just taking away the guns like a freaking liberal Democrat would do. Yeah, definitely. Alright, come over here, Billy. Let's go sleep. Well, no. What they already have that. They already have that installed. So that's not the problem. The problem is that you have these mentally unstable people with like bipolar depression or just depression in general, or like they're like psychotic or something like that. And they go in and they do these school shootings. They do the school shootings because they went over to a gun store and they acted normal the entire freaking time, when in reality you have to go through their entire history of their childhood and stuff like, well, yeah, child, but you know, you have to go through doctor's notes and stuff like that. Like, have them see, like, you have to go through like a test to see like if you're mentally unstable. Like, if you yeah, like, see if you're mentally unstable to have a gun. Okay. Well, no, not just that, but like how they're doing socially, and then also once again like their mental health. It's all mental health, okay? When I say this, I really mean it. It seriously is all freaking mental health. If you do not check your mental health, they are going, that you don't know what they're gonna do with that gun. They could do anything. And you know what I hate is like I hate it when people go ahead and they blame the guns. They blame guns, like, we should ban guns. And I'm like, we shouldn't ban guns, because if we ban guns, how do we protect ourselves against other people with guns? Okay, you know that sounds weird, in like a weird way, But like, okay, think about it. Somebody walks into, okay, so you're in a gas station right now, right? And a robber comes in with a handgun, and you're the cashier, or you're just a customer inside. And he says, everybody down on the ground, this is a robber, give me all the money. He takes your money and stuff like that. But what you could do, if you have the conceal and carry license here, that is where you go ahead and cap the motherfucker. Now, okay, so I know that sounds like a bit violent, but the thing is that if you ban guns, do you know where the majority of how the majority of people that have done school shootings get their guns? Illegally. They get it illegally. They get their guns illegally. So that's like making it illegal. That's like making it illegal to murder someone. Yeah, just like to murder someone. So people are still gonna do it. It doesn't matter if it's a freaking against the law or like it's like this. Here's a stupid law that's in one of the states. I'm not sure which one, but one of them. But it's like it's illegal to murder someone while wearing a bulletproof vest. Like, excuse me, what, dude? If I'm gonna murder someone, I don't care if I'm wearing a bulletproof vest or something. Like, dude, it's like stupid laws like that where it doesn't matter if someone is gonna commit a crime. They're gonna commit one at all. Like, okay, it's like this. Like, just like what I said about the guns. You're gonna ban guns, right? Therefore, everyone's a little less unsafe because you have no way of protecting yourself. And along with this, you got radicalist ideas in the government right now. Like, you know, about like, yes, trust the government. Let them take away our guns. Okay, let me tell you how stupid that is right now. They let the government take your guns. What did Hitler do the second he got control? He took away the people's guns to lessen the chance of rebel. Now, let's just say guns are made illegal here, okay? They take away the guns. Okay, it seems all cool for now because it looks like right now the government's going to protect us. But what about somehow, like, you know, radicalist ideas show up in the government and now we're like either like we're a communist, socialist, freaking a dictatorship, or somehow we're somehow one of these things. And you know, we're not happy because, you know, we're the land of the free. We're America. Literally, in our definition of the country name is land of the free. And democracy beams through us. We're a beacon of democracy throughout the world. So if that happens, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people here to rebel. But I'm not trying to be all like theorizing stuff. But if the Democrats are trying to push us to get rid of the guns, like the head of the Democrat Party, I think some sketchy stuff's going on in the Democrat Party, man. Like, if they want to take away our guns, that's it. Like, literally, okay, I mean it when I say this. People should be able to have, everybody in the world, well, yeah, you should be able to have the same weapons as the government. Of course, with restrictions, like, you can't freaking own a tank, or, like, you can't have a nuclear bomb. But I feel like if yeah, but I feel like if the government can, well, yeah, but, okay, no, what I mean, no, but what I meant is like, oh, Jesus Christ. No, okay, no, what I meant is that, like, you know, if the government can have an M16, I feel like I should be able to have an M16, because in no form should the government be more powerful than me. At that point, if the government's more powerful than its citizens, then that's where it starts to become a little bit unbalanced. You have to have a complete balance. If the government can have something, the civilians can have something. We rise up against. What do you mean? What about it? What? That the little children have their own opinions on the government? Oh, how scary. Okay, let me go empty this stuff out into. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you have to, yeah, exactly. Hey, Billy, how much sugarcane do you have? Could you drop it all to me? Well, just throw it all in the chest. Oh. Okay, well then I guess we'll start on the bamboo plantation. Grab it, go in the chest. Go grab the bamboo. Let's start over here with the bamboo. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like hiding is the best option, but like you said before, I feel like hiding in a cramped space. Okay, make sure that there's like. Yeah. Wait, make sure. Billy, could you not point them randomly? Point them like orderly, like in a line, like this. Yeah. Or you solve the problem altogether by giving the freaking teacher a gun. Oh, no, that's not what I meant, but you know. Billy, you've been planting it wrong. Yeah, I understand. Oh yeah, we got really political there. Okay, favorite Austin Powers movie. Okay. Wait, which one's the one where he got cryogenically frozen? I don't know. Alright, well I'm out of bamboo. Yeah. 30 minutes. Hey. Okay, that's it, done. Let's go. Let's go to bed. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm thinking about it. Well, yeah, no, if I could add a law, it'd probably be something like you're not allowed to own over 1 pound of uranium. Actually, no, that's a little too much. You're not allowed to own over 1 troy ounce of uranium. Why? Why 1 troy ounce? Because anymore, and basically, if you can own, okay, let's just say you own 1 pound of uranium. That's it. You can create a freaking nuclear bomb. That's all it takes. It's all you need. 1 pound of uranium, you make a giant. No nuclear bombs. Oh yeah. Well, no, but no, it's good to have nukes so you can like always threaten people. Which I know sounds like really weird to say, but keep it up on just like keep it on track. The point is that we have nukes for leverage, so that way we can kind of like force other people like into submission. Why? Well, because different people evolved in different parts of the world. Well, somebody actually tried to do that, but it kind of failed. Do not learn Mandarin. Bad idea, Morgan, you stinky poopy brain. No, Mandarin is not the way to go. Just because the most amount of people speak it doesn't mean that it's the language of the future. No. You know where all those people live? Freaking China. 1 billion people speak Mandarin because how many people live in China? Fucking 1 billion people. That's like saying, hey, 300 million people in the United States speak English. Yeah, that's because the United States speaks English. Yeah, like the game Fallout. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Well, first off, I'm gonna say it right out. On the weather patterns were changed because we'd go into nuclear winter because the amount of radiation and soot that's in the air, and basically the entire world temperature would probably go down by 10 degrees Celsius, which is a lot. I'm not sure what that really equals in Fahrenheit, but it's a lot. What? Yeah. It's because of heat and pressure. The amount of heat that's down there, the drill bit would overheat if we're trying to drill down there. And the Russians actually were able to drill a third of the way down. Oh yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's harvest the sugarcane, and we're gonna. What about this? Let's go start over here, making another part of the sugarcane plantation. So. Well, first thing is that we'd probably start, our eyes would start getting used to the dark, and our pupils would get way bigger, and our eyes would get smaller. And then a huge amount of other things would happen where, like, we just basically evolve. Oh, do I need another shovel? You have a shovel here? Well, no, but like I mean, like that over thousands, like hundreds and thousands of years of basically adapting. Well, no, because we'd have tools. Well, it all depends if is it like okay, just a question. Is it like as if we've always been like this, or as if like we are just now like this? Okay, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's what it is. That's exactly what would happen to us. Oh, I hear something weird about evolution right now. So, basically, due to what I guess you could say is like how people are attracted to each other. You know how? Okay, so in the future, okay, if you go back 150 years. Okay, now don't mean to offend anybody right now. I don't know how I would, but females' breast size was 2 times as small than it is now, and even now, the average breast size is going up, and that's because the basically like what we think along with butt size and stuff like that, because of the way that attraction works, along with males. Usually, on average, more muscular and tall men are being born now. People are being born now for attraction reasons. Where usually, I'm sorry to say, but if you're ugly, chances are you will not mate. Well, if you're attractive, chances are you will mate, you will have offspring, and those offsprings will carry on your trait, while the ugly trait, well, I don't want to call it ugly, but the unattractive trait will not carry on because you did not have children. That's exactly what, it's not, yeah, it's selection. It's not, I wouldn't call it, like, basically natural selection, but it kind of is. Yeah, and then that was the ideal, and then that was the idea of, like, the perfect woman. Look at the bazongas on her! Yeah, exactly, and then... Bazonga goon goons! And then... Exactly. Exactly. And same thing with men, you know, like taller, more muscular, manly, deeper voices, manly, you know, like stuff like that. And then that's like what's interesting is that we don't see it, but on an evolution timescale, we are evolving faster than any other animal in the world right now. On an evolution, like right now, we don't see it happening. But if you look on a geological time scale, we are evolving so fast right now. Well, no, because we'd always be improving and improving. And then eventually, you know, it's funny because in the future, I predict that soon the ideal woman won't be big bazongas, big jabooties, and a curvy body, but eventually it'll become a small bazongas, you know, stuff like that. Again, it will go through back and forth, or maybe eventually stuff like that will be considered ugly. You know, I'm just saying, like, that's how evolution works, is that things can flop and switch everywhere. Yeah. No, but that's what I mean, and it's interesting on how fast we're evolving, and that's just one of the examples. There's many, many others, but the easiest one to imagine is the attraction one. Another way is that our eyesight is getting better, and our hearing and stuff like that. That stuff's getting better. Oh, quantum. Let's go to sleep. So, what about we talk about wormholes? Look at the bazongas on her! Yeah, yeah, exactly. Well, there wasn't just the one, but chances are there is multiple, but... Dude, there's monsters nearby. I don't know where they are, but yeah, well... There'd still be the... What? Hello? Oh, shit! Gamer. Okay, anyway, yeah, well, chances are is that we'd be a little bit more different as a species. Sorry, ladies, you'd be flat. Flat. And I don't mean... And men would probably be less attractive as well. But, you know, those are just theories. Hey, do you like blobs of frickin' jello? Why are we keeping on? Yeah. What do you mean? For a blob of breast tissue and ass tissue. Frickin' muscular thing. I don't know, maybe. I don't think so. You know, I don't think we'd get that ridiculous, because sometimes too... Okay, so there is too big and too small, okay? I'm sorry, but I like... Okay, don't mean to be sexist, no, but I like myself some nice little big cups. Oh. But, you know, that's just me personal. But, you know, that's just me... Well, I don't know what I'm talking about. But basically, you know what I mean. It's stuff like that, where it's like, eventually too big is too big, and the ideal will fall out of style. And then that's how you get the rebound of, hey, maybe it's not that attractive anymore, and maybe smaller breasts is more attractive. And then eventually the average will grow down. And then it'll go back up, and it'll go back down, and it'll go back up, and go back down, and stuff like that. You know, muscular men, not so muscular. Muscular men, not so muscular. You know, big schlong, small schlong, big schlong. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's get off of this topic, because it's starting to get kind of weird. And repetitive. Oh. Man, maybe not. I don't know. I came up kind of like a similar concept, but penis. Veiny. Stone. No, I'm gonna finish it because of Medusa. my penis is veiny and stone because of Medusa. Because of drugs. Yeet. My. Okay, we gotta stop. I'm ending the live stream here, guys.